Now, as I mentioned, today is Elon Musk's last day as a member of DOGE, and Trump, of course, congratulated him on his service, number 48.
But Elon's service to America has been without comparison in modern history. He's already running one of the most innovative car companies in the world. You look at his factories and compare them with some of the old factories we have, and it's a big difference. And the most successful space company, and I guess in history you would have to say the largest free speech platform on the internet, etc. Yet Elon willingly, with all of the success, he willingly accepted the outrageous abuse and slander and lies and attacks because he does love our country. I know that very much. He loves our country. He comes from another country, a country that's going through trials and tribulations, I would say. But he's all about the USA, and Americans owe him a great debt of gratitude. So I just want to thank Elon for his time as a special government employee. Can you imagine? They call him an employee, but it's a special government employee, and for coming and helping us, and he really has changed the mindset of a lot of people. A lot of people thought, maybe we'll cut 1% or 2% or 3%. Then they said, wow, we can cut a lot more than that. And we're going to do it very surgically. We're going to continue on the march. We're making America great again.
Now, I asked President Trump when we had a conversation not long ago, at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, do you ever wake up and say to yourself, what the devil did I do this for? After all, his net worth is probably down about a third because a lot of people now would never buy a Trump property, never buy a Trump condo, would never use a Trump resort because they hate the man so much. And he didn't really give me a straight answer. My suspicion is that he does not regret anything, but I do believe that he was unaware of the extent to which people would call him a fascist and would act accordingly. Now, Elon Musk comes from the left. I don't know whether he's re-registered as an independent or as a Republican, but I believe he's always been a Democrat until recently. And I'm reminded of what happened to Lanny Davis. Lanny Davis, longtime Democrat lawyer, longtime lawyer for the Clintons, worked very closely with Bill and with Hillary. A Republican named Lieberman from Connecticut lost his election, and Connecticut allows him to run as an independent, so he re-registered as an independent and ran again for Senate. Lanny Davis campaigned for him and against the far left guy who won the Democratic primary. And Lanny Davis wrote an op-ed published in the Wall Street Journal, where he said he was shocked at the venom he got from his own people. He says, I'm a long-time Democrat. I bleed blue. But I felt that Joe Lieberman was better for my party, better for the country than Ned Lamont, basically a socialist who captured the Democratic nomination when Lieberman was running for Senate for re-election. And he said he got hate mail, nasty things. People pressured his clients to drop him as a lawyer. And he said, I was shocked. I used to believe that the venom came from the right. Now I believe that our side is just as nasty. Now, of course, I believe their side is more nasty. My point is, this guy was shocked as a member of the left at how nasty and vicious people that used to be his homies suddenly became towards him because of his support for not a Republican, but a guy that once was a Democrat, decided to run as an independent so he could run again. And by the way, Lieberman captured his seat back. I think Elon Musk probably had no blooming idea that people, Democrats, the kinds of people that buy his Tesla, I would imagine if you were to look at the party affiliation of people who buy Teslas, far more Democrats buy Teslas than Republicans. I don't know. It's just my gut feeling. I haven't seen any studies. But in any case, the Tesla used to be perceived as a car that would save the planet, that would have a smaller carbon footprint than a gas-powered car. And I think a lot of people on the left purchased Teslas in part because of what they thought they were doing for the planet. So these are the people that used to be people who were friendly towards Elon Musk. All of a sudden, he decides that there's a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse, which he thought would be a bipartisan issue. Who's pro-waste, fraud, and abuse, he probably thought, until he found out that, well, it turns out that if it's Donald Trump going after waste, fraud, and abuse, Democrats have a problem with it. To the point where the Tesla stock is down dramatically, to the point where people are keying or defacing or putting swastikas on Teslas. The former politics editor of CNN, his name is Chris Cillizza. He's revealed that his Tesla was vandalized with a Musk Nazi sign when he went to his son's soccer tournament, number 2.
A soccer tournament for my son. And we parked my car, which is a Tesla, and we went and watched the game. And when he and I came back, there was something attached to it that was not there when we had left. It was this. Someone had taped a sign, Musk is a Nazi, to my car. Now, they obviously had pre-written this, or they have a bunch of them, right? But Musk is a Nazi taped to my car. So this is the first time I've experienced the sort of politics of Elon Musk and Tesla, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it.
Former editor, politics editor at CNN. These are your homies.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.